The Millenium Dawn. So we're going to be playing Hearts of Iron, and we're going to play as Russia. And we're going to try, and so obviously ideology emerging outlook in the game, emerging line government, elections June 2000, obviously we're playing as Vladimir Putin. So yeah, what we got, Putin in the 2000 elections. Okay. The permanent member of the UNSC, Shanghai Cooperation Organization member, and the Russian legacy. So it's giving us some boost there. Cool. So we're going to play the game mode in just regular. We don't need to go custom game rules. Strength, I don't need any of that stuff. We'll just keep it as is. Disable nukes. No, I'm going to keep everything go. War goals limited. Foreign diplomacy. War goal generation is limited by ideologies and world tension limits. Free at 25%. Limited. Always free. Unrestricted for any world tension. It makes sense to be always free. So basically allow us to sort of invade anyone really anytime. Because there's always lots of loopholes you've got to jump through to get to that. And me being leader, I want to just be able to just crack on and do what I want pretty much. Lend-Lease limited. Blocked free. Lend-Lease is limited by world tension and ideology rules. No, I'll set that as free as well. Production line free. Volunteers. Guaranteed independence. Oh, yeah, that's good. Just save that. That'll do. They set. Let me just make sure they're set. Power drops always free. Good. Okay. Let's play as Russia. So we should be able to allow us to basically attack anyone at any time we want, instead of waiting for world tension and obviously getting through unlocking different things, changing ideology and whatnot. So let's have a look at Russia. So as we obviously well and truly know, Russia is a very large state. It's just a first look at our army. So we currently have 58 divisions, 631 battalions. That's a lot of battalions of men. There's only 58 divisions, so we need to increase that probably. I come to here. Let's see a lot of details. There we go, 58, 130 ships, not many aircraft at all. So our country is very much in... The military is very, very, very low, in a very bad situation. Right, weapon systems. So we want to get our air superior up, because Russia is very behind on its aircraft, sort of fixed wing. So we have the MiG-29s. We have none, no aircraft at the moment. So air superior fighters, we want to make sure we have these. We'll work towards that. So we need to get that as well. So thrust, multi-role fighters. We definitely want to get better than the Fox MiG-31, because it's quite outdated to a certain extent. We want to get the S-35 flanker. Is going to be pretty much up there, the Eurofighter Typhoons. And obviously the F-35 and F-16s. We do have this U-27, sorry, which is another multi-role aircraft. But this one's actually air superior fire primarily. Okay, it's going to take 29 days, so we might actually work on, what do we want to start with? Industrial focus. So we're always going to have one of these going, so production efficiency. We'll go straight for this one here, for stereo lithography, whatever that means. Okay, go down to the second one. We're going to want primary next. Our military is going to be pretty good. Let's see what tanks we have currently unlocked. We have the T90. T90 is more than sufficient for now. We just need to build it. We've got all this stuff sort of unlocked, so that's actually pretty good. The ground stuff are actually pretty good. We might want to go and research the BTR-9, but we're kind of behind on that at the moment. We'll kind of be ahead of the times. Ground guys, AK-9. Don't need to worry about that. Some doctrine here. We don't worry about that too much. We'll more focus on our, production and getting things produced quicker. Research speed. Don't worry about that. So let's head for the thrust vector engines. We want to unlock SU-35 flanker F. Get our air superior up. We're going to produce a lot of ground units, obviously. And our navy as well. Let's have a look at what navy we actually currently have. Quite a few subs. We have one carrier, obviously, which we all know they do have. Where is she anyway? We're currently based up here in the Black Baltic Sea. We'll organise all that at the moment. There's quite a few ships as well. There's quite a lot to do, quite a lot to organise in this first episode here. This is just going to be a preparation phase to a certain extent. The KF-52 Alligator will be a pretty good aircraft to go for as well soon. Some long-range aircraft, so we'll have some maritime aircraft, which is cool. We currently have the IL-38. We definitely want to get a long-range, get our aircraft from the new ones, get these sort of longer range aircraft to allow us to sort of strike at further distance and also produce more paratroopers and airborne units to allow us to deploy. So we definitely want to have some more longer range transport aircraft, but primarily I think we're going to want to focus on, so we've got enough ground stuff that's sort of unlocked pretty well. How's our subs looking? It's all really a long way away. You've already unlocked the Admiral Kuznetsov class and the Uranovsky class aircraft carriers, if I pronounced that correctly. I hope I have. Some more doctoring. I say we should probably go for some more of this production efficiency stuff at the moment. Okay, so who's going to be our main threats? Where do we need to border our army? So, you know, Russia, so Kazakhstan are probably good. China's probably on our side. North Korea is as well. So if we have primarily a massive defensive force on the western front line of Russia, we'll also put some more on the eastern side as more of a defensive force against Japan and potentially America. But we're going to be attempting to push through the whole of Europe, hopefully take everything down to Portugal, as well as Finland, Sweden and Norway. And obviously we can probably take the whole of Europe, I hope. It's probably going to be our first kind of location to start with. It's going to be interesting because obviously Europe is part of NATO. We may have to do some small-time strikes in smaller countries which do not have alignment with any other countries. But from there, we'll start. So let's just start organising now. So with 3 spinning factories, how many do we have? 19. That's not a lot, is it? So let's actually get some 3 military factories, 44 of them. Wow, that's a lot. We have no national focus at the moment, so we need to sort this out as well. It looks like we can only do this first one anyway. The Grozny offensive. The Second Chechen War began in August 1999 when Chechen fights who state. The following will bypass the focus. Well, I need to do it anyway. I have no other choice. I have to do that. Available planes in reserve. Do we actually? Oh, we have some MiG-31s for my aircraft carrier. Some S-35s. So we do have aircraft available. Quite a bit of it as well, actually. But it's just not in service at the moment, which is rather strange. Manpower is quite low. No divisions in basic training. Okay. Right. So that's... I've got some units out here. Tajikistan. Okay, so let's start some theatres here. So we have a unit here. First and foremost, we'll assign them to an army. We'll just call it, because it looks like it's out in the Middle East. So we'll just name this the... We'll just name it the 5th Army. For now. I'll just give him an easy commander. There's quite a few here, isn't there? Wow. We'll just give him a shit commander because we're probably going to bring him back. Actually, this would probably be the army, wouldn't it? Under a commander. Oh, look, female. I've been naming this the 100th. Nah, we'll give it just numbers. This will probably disband when I get this unit back. 5th Mechanized Division. Whatever, that'll do. Russian Theatre. We'll call this. Okay. Right, so we've got a lot of units over here we need to start organising. So what do we have down here? There's some units over here as well, look. Okay. What is our relationship with these countries down here? Georgia, obviously fine. Azerbaijan, sort of very non-aligned, they're very Western. So we may need to put there very much our side. So it looks like Azerbaijan, we're going to have to get some defensive forces over there. I'm actually going to what I'm going to do with all this army here. I'm going to start producing... whoa. That's a lot of divisions. If I get all the army, if I select primarily most of these guys here, I'll just bring them to the center here. All these guys. These are actual units, and we're going to set up a template of a division. More units as well here. Any more? Yes. Get him over there. You guys get moving as well. Yeah, these guys are well out on the sticks, aren't they? We need to build up infrastructure massively. Probably better for these guys to head over to this side. So we're going to build some standard, what's called units, defensive units, or home guard, home defense, however you want to say. They're on the north of Japan. Wow, that's interesting, isn't it? We're at war. Who are we at war with? Oh, Chechnya, of course. Where is Chechnya? Oh, down here, aren't they? I better keep some units here then, shouldn't I, really? So we'll put these guys... Chechnyan unit and their own new commander. We'll name this the First Army. We'll name this the First Mechanized Division. Okay, easy peasy. Get those guys in position. A special Spetsnaz brigade as well. Let's get these guys assigned to these guys as well. And same again with this unit. I want to shut down Chechnya, get that sorted. Okay. Construction. We need infrastructure massively. Just a lot of it. To pretty much get to there. For now, that'll do. And we'll get one to the capital. And civilian factories. Producing a lot more of these. And that's all we can produce for now. Okay. That's underway. We'll name this the Middle Eastern Theatre. He can be on command of the... So I don't think it needs to be an army actually. More like Asia more than Middle East, isn't it really? Well, it's close to it. Okay. What's Chechnya doing? And they actually attempting to push out there, aren't they? Cheeky buggers. Yeah, I'll sign non-aggression pact. So I can actually just walk over here, look. Look. Declare war. Oh, no war against justify war. You can as well. Ha ha ha. So you still need to justify the war, but you can justify war against anyone. Which is neat. Which is no one's justifying war against me, which no one is. Good. Right, a navy. Let's organise a navy now. Whoa, that's a lot of different... Whoa, there's a lot going on there. Look at all this down the bottom. Jesus Christ, what is all that? Is that all in here? Surely not. 45 Missile Ship Division. What is this? Diesel Attack Submarine, we'll get those in there. Guided Missile Corvette. Who's the man? We'll do it on Strike Force. There should be another one down here, should there not? Nope. Fuck knows what's going on here, look. Why is there only one ship? Oh. I see. Cruise missile submarine, let's put that out there as well. Guided missile corvette, put in that fleet. So where's all this stuff coming from? Where are they? They're not up there. Oh, okay, they're probably over here. Ship brigade, we get another diesel attack submarine there. Guided missile corvette. Guided missile corvette. Guided missile corvette. We'll put all this together for now. Because at the moment it's a bit of a fucking clusterfuck. And then the second ship. There's the... Northern Sea Fleet, and we'll name this the Black Sea Fleet. What the fuck is that? Some ships here. Pacific Fleet, yeah, that's good. All diesel attack. No. Where's the rest of my navy at? They're well out of the way, aren't they, these guys? Jesus Christ. Where's the rest of my navy at? There we go. Where is that? Oh, really? Fair one. Okay. Baltic Sea Fleet we're going to create here. So frustrating, all split up so much. There we go. Where's this last one? Up here, all the way out of the way. So I'm just going to assign this to Northern Sea Fleet. We'll name this the first submarine fleet. There we go. Our navy's organised. Let's just sort out there. This can remain with that symbol. We'll name this the first surface ship brigade. This will be the second surface ship brigade. As Russia wants to name brigades, we'll name brigades. We'll change the symbol though, so it matches the others. And this will be our third surface ship brigade. We got a lot of corvettes there as well, and we'll get them on the strike force. So our navy needs to grow because it's quite small. Well, not small, but I'm not very be able to widespread. It's only got 4 fleets split up though. Black Sea needs to start covering the Black Sea. Lovely, that's good. Let's create divisions for these units down here. Russian theatre. We create a new army for it. We'll name it the European Army. We'll name it European Defence, so maximum planning. So any units that are now defending in Europe will be assigned to him. Defend area defence. Okay, next we need some aircraft. So there's none on my ship at the moment. And yeah, there we go. Good. And then we're going to start getting some air superior fighters here. SU-24 flankers as well, bloody hell. Quite a few aircraft Russia does. Put 200 there. Another 200 here. Get some more down here, I think. Some good coverage there. So we're having a lot of attack down here, so let's get some support with attack helicopters. Okay, get 100 of them down here, and they can actually get in the air right now. Start supporting in Chechnya. Get some ground close air support. SU-25s over here, and some over there. We need some defense over here as well. Actually, we need some flankers. Jesus. Quite a lot of aircraft, actually. We'll get some helicopters. This will be our power drop base, airborne. Or the VDV. That's done. Military reform, yes please. Right, we'll get some air superiority fighters over here as well. Nice, and some some SU-25s. I want to bolster that up though to 100. There we go. That'll work for now. Right, next stage. Missing equipment in production, of course we are. Missing quite a lot in production, actually. Right. What do we need? A lot of kit and equipment, I think, if we're going to need. Let's just start getting it produced, really. Let's just start getting stuff in there. So, B&B, BMPs, airborne APCs, GTR, BTRAs. So, if we can just get these slowly produced. Airborne APC we're going to need. We need a BTR9. We're going to obviously need AK, small arms, weapon systems. These are going to go right at the top of the chain. These are less important. We'll just have them producing slowly. Man pads 2005. Why is there 2? We need a decommission one. Air attack 1. 72%. Reliability. SA-25 Verba. Air surf missile. Air attack 1. Reliability 72%. Production cost 1.76. Air attack 1. Reliability 90%. Production cost 1.7. So that costs. It looks more. Why is the newer one? The SA-25 Verba less reliable than the SA-24 Igla. I'll just use the Igla then. Cornet E, utility vehicles, helicopters, producing that. We definitely want to get. Where's our tanks? Where's the T90? Excuse me, where the fuck is the T90? Oh, it's there. It wouldn't appear at the last second. We definitely want to produce a lot more of these guys, so we get these right at the top of the chain. Quite important. Bit of kit and equipment. The SA-19 Tunguska. We need to decommission one of these. Defense 4, 4, 1, 3. There should be a way to compare. That'd be easy, wouldn't it? For fuck's sake. 4137. Come on, give me the stats. 4137. 12, 17, 25. Pretty much the same amount. It's actually better. 5.2. Piercing. 72%. Come on. Come on. Come on. More reliability in Tunguska though, so we'll keep that. Decommission this one. That's the work. There we go. We build engineered tank as well. You start producing more aircraft. So, M28 Havoc, 100%. Who's going to be our main security fighters? MiG-29K. Carrier compatible. So many different types of aircraft. S-25 Flanger, S-25T. We'll get a Class 25T produced. So S-30 is a multi-role interceptor aircraft. I'll build that. Because the interceptor is a long-range interceptor, so like it says, intercepting aircraft. Whereas the air superior fighters are sort of close-in firefighters, basically. So I'll produce them as well. Build some ships, of course. I think we need to build another carrier, so... That's a much more bigger aircraft carrier, isn't it? CVN, one of them bad boys, absolutely. You start producing more convoys. So many different subs again, Akula class. What even are you? SSK, SSN, so I know that's submarine nuclear. What's an SSK, is that attack? Also class is definitely a cruise missile ship. Improved Kilo class. Akula, an attack submarine. Attack submarine. Cruise missile, okay. Well, we need to start producing more, so we produced cruisers type of warship. Slava class. Yeah, we'll just produce that. Where do we want these ships to go to is the question. Do we have any connection here? We do as well, have a port there, so if we... in Leningrad. Insufficient resources, of course, so we'll get some from China. So probably in good terms of China. There we go, lovely. Alright, so it looks like we are officially, to a certain extent, getting organised. Our armies, well, a lot of it is unassigned at the moment, but we're waiting for them to get into position. Once they're in position, we can organise them. We need to create a, what's it called first though? A division for just our defence, more or less. There's a lot of stuff here, isn't there? Wow. Is there a basic one? Machine gun artillery division. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of kit. There's a tank there as well. Don't want that. Who can we use? Tank rig. There's a lot of divisions here. Motor, rifle division, mobilisation. They're very interesting divisions. Very interesting templates. Right, let's see if I can create our own. Create an empty one. But it's going to cost a lot, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't got enough money for that. Well, research. Who can I use? I'm thinking machine gun artillery division, but I want to get rid of the tank. If I remove it, it was 10, so... If I start... Well, these guys are attacking... Oh, down here, sorry. We'll push into here soon enough, and get all these units working. Once all these units are once all these units centralise in one location and put in divisions, we'll start training them up, and then we'll push into Chechnya into the next episode, and hopefully start building some general standard home guard defence infantry, and then from there we can start springing out and looking to where we want to attack and prepare for our first engagement. But Chechnya is going to be in the next episode, so I'll see you there.